меня что-то странное с микрофоном. Oh god. How do my mic is not very good. It can get really noisy. Okay, I guess I'll keep it like this for now. I don't really have the energy to figure out what's wrong with my other mic. I'm sorry, it's gonna be kind of noisy. Well, it's probably better than no sound at all. Oh god. So for the eyes, I usually just copy them from the reference. I know a lot of people know how vroids work. They just think I can just copy everything from the reference. Just a copy-paste. I wish it would work like that. I think it only works for the eyes. And not the whole eye, just the irises. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's expected to be a little noisy. I have a really cheap mic. I don't really stream enough to consider buying a better mic. Okay. Like, to be honest, I do want to stream more, but I'm kind of waiting until I live with my fiance because he has a really good mic. I just want to use his. Getting married just to use a better mic because Charlie is a voice actor. Ура, ура, привет, привет, привет! Как у вас дела? Да, я так рада, что меня слышно, а то я до этого тоже говорила. Немного обидно, но зато заработала теперь. Maybe I should get a better mic anyway. I have some spare money for the first time in a while, so maybe I should use it. А ты можешь писать на каком тебе удобнее, как бы мне совершенно несложно переключаться между языками. Я не уверена, сколько сейчас вас больше на русском, а сколько на английском смотрит как-то. I really like watching bilingual VTubers. I feel seen. I Like I really watch it. I really like watching Hololive's Coco. I don't know. I just really like. Besides being relatable to me, it just feels cool to see someone like switch between languages so effortlessly. I work so much lately. I work so much lately that it got really boring to just do it every day by myself. So that's why I'm streaming right now. I think vroid supports pen pressure, but for a very limited amount of tablets. Like I think it's just for Wacom, but also not even all of the models. And I got the short stick, so pen pressure doesn't work for me in vroid. It sucks. It sucks so bad. That's so hard. Okay. I have so much work. I think I have about 30 different people in my queue right now. And some of the people have multiple pieces commissioned for me. So you can imagine what kind of stress I'm under right now. I've never been in this situation before. I mean, I was sort of successful in my commission work to begin with, but this got kind of ridiculous, to be honest. Hello, Juice Jam Paradise. Welcome. Okay. There we go. I keep clipping on the wrong button. Should probably move it somewhere. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do the highlights. I'm doing okay. Despite everything, I think I'm doing okay. I'm really excited to be working with so many people, with so many creators, especially VTubers. Because even if this wave of being popular with people who want to commission me, even if it passes, chances are people will remember me. So I just want to do a good job. Yeah. I think everyone wants to do a good job. There's a lot of pressure when you do commissions. But I think ultimately it's really good for me to have suddenly so much work, because while I do want to do a good job, I think having so much work lifted some of the pressure off me, because I don't have time to worry about every little thing when you have so much work. just keep going. Yeah, I think I'm having the most fun I ever had with commissions right now, to be honest. A lot of people have been asking me why my art style changed so drastically. But to be honest, this anime style that I work in right now, I feel really comfortable in it. So it makes the commission work a lot more fun than it used to be. Okay. Let's remove the eyelashes. God, the default vroid textures and meshes are so ugly. Oh my god. I know there's a lot of prejudice. Is that the word? Prejudice against people against the VTubers who use vroid. Like they would say, wow, this looks like a vroid, like derogatory. But I think it's mostly because people use the default textures and meshes that make it look kind of eh. I get a little spacey when I have to talk and work. I'm sorry. I just stare at the screen. Okay, let's make the eyes a little bigger. I think vroid is still in a beta, so I really hope it becomes more usable, because right now, to be honest, it kind of sucks. Like, I'm really thankful that it exists, because I'm not completely unfamiliar with 3D, but vroid makes a lot of things a lot easier. It's really restrictive as a downside, but that's kind of expected as well. Like, you gotta pay the price. Okay. Yeah, so there's barely any accessories. Like, if you go to the clothing section, like in the accessories, yeah, it's several categories that are just empty, like the head, the face. Yeah, the neck only has a ribbon and a tie, and then everything else is empty. So I really hope that when they release a better version, yeah, I'm just really excited to see. Because the tools it has right now, like the hair building, it's really good. It's really good, and I love it. Also, a lot of people who commission me for vroids, like, they don't understand that it's pretty bare bones right now. Okay. It's kind of amazing that I got into vroid very recently. Like, it's only been a few months, but I'm already getting all these commission offers. It's crazy. I didn't expect it at all. Let's do the tongue. Yeah, it doesn't have any glasses options, but people have been getting really creative with the hair tool. Like, people have making glasses and hats and accessories like bows with it. Isn't that amazing? Although now that I know Blender and Unity a little better, I just prefer using the actual 3D models for the accessories. For the model I'm using right now, the cat model of my Sona, I did make the glasses with the hair too. Сколько по времени занимает создание модели? Создание модели конкретно по времени зависит чисто от дизайна. Вот с этой моделью я думаю, за сегодня я должна ее закончить. Если работать весь день и там брать перерывы на обед и на ужин, то в принципе одного дня мне для такой модели хватает. Мне немного сложно сказать по количеству часов, потому что, если честно, я не считаю количество часов. Я обычно все-таки пользуюсь днями. Но, с другой стороны, у меня такая привилегированная позиция, когда это, like, this is my full-time job. So, I have all the time in the world, but that also makes it kind of hard to plan breaks. So sometimes I just end up working the whole day with barely any breaks. Please don't don't use me as an example of a good artist. That's a not good artist behavior. Да, поэтому я не очень знаю, сколько часов, но обычно день-два. Для большинства моделей одного дня мне хватает. There's a heart on her tongue. That's adorable. I wonder if it's a mark or a piercing. Say ah. Girl, say ah. If you have any more questions, I'll be happy to answer. Yes. Hair glass. I know it sounds weird, because it is. Okay. Do you guys have any summer plans? Что-нибудь на лето у вас запланировано? У меня вот не очень. For me, not really. What do people say when, like, what do people say in English when someone is going to eat? Как по-английски приятного аппетита? Bon appetit? It sounds a little too, you know. Have a nice meal? Is that it? Have a nice meal? Anyway, thank you. Thank you. Спасибо. Vroid Studio очень просто научиться работать, если честно. Ну, конечно, у всех людей разный темп обучения, но в моем опыте мне было очень просто. Буквально за пару недель я, наверное, научилась всему, что только можно было научиться в Vroid. Опять-таки, это бета, поэтому тут не очень много вещей в принципе. Поэтому учиться тоже не особо много чему. У меня немного опыта с 3D. Я где-то год потихоньку, очень-очень-очень потихоньку работаю в блендере. Но в основном блендер я использовала просто для открытия как бы уже готовых моделей. Я не особо много моделингом занимаюсь. Сейчас я потихоньку делаю, например, всякие бантики, звездочки и прочее для вот этих vroid моделей, которые потом просто можно добавить. Но если у тебя совсем нет опыта, то vroid это просто, я не знаю, идеальная программа, потому что он именно создан с учетом, что у тебя нет опыта. Like, I know vroid is a official Pixiv's software, so I'm pretty sure they have all the resources they need to make it really good, given the time. So I'm hopeful, to be honest. I think it's gonna be great in a couple of years. The cat mouths are really hard to do good in vroid. I guess one of the things that affect how long it's gonna take me to make a model is obviously the way it's colored, the original model. Like, this one is pretty painty, so it's gonna be pretty painful to make, if you will. When I do models in my own style, I always do cell shading, like the animal looking basic cell shading. .3D is really cool. I think all artists should at least touch some of the things that 3D allows you to do. It's really cool. I use it a lot these days. Right? Okay. Let's do the eyeline. I think the face usually takes the longest. I guess it depends, but I try to make the face as accurate to the reference as possible, because everything else, since it's not really customizable, so at least focus on the face. Make it really good, because it's the part that people are gonna look at the most, obviously. I think it doubles in the 2D art as well. Like, I know a lot of people like worry about the anatomy, like gesture, poses and stuff. And I'm not saying that it's wrong, but in my experience, if you can't draw the face good enough, all the hard work that you put into other spheres, it's kind of going to be wasted. When I draw, I'm really impatient. So lately I've been making effort to slow down a little, to do things more carefully. It's really hard for me, to be honest. Like, I know a lot of artists have an opposite problem when they work too slowly, and that's okay. Like, that's a valid problem to have. But I don't meet a lot of artists that have a problem with being too hasty. Wait, what was I talking just now? What was I talking about just now? Can you elaborate on the question a little? I forgot. I'm sorry. I got a little spaced out. Yeah, the anatomy thing. So I've been drawing for about 11 years, I think. It's either 10 or 11. Anyway, it's a long time. Yeah, I started drawing with a purpose when I was about what was it, like 12? Anyway, with anatomy, the way I look at it, like a lot of people go by the rule that you gotta know the rules to break them and stuff, but I don't know. It's not really that crucial, I think. You can just go whatever. You can just do whatever. Like as long as it looks good, you can do whatever. I don't know why people want to pressure others into using rules that they adapted for their art. Because all rules aren't gonna work for everyone. And it's really important to internalize that your way of doing things is not gonna match with a lot of the people you see online. Neither should you strive to. Oh wow. Немного неловко, когда люди говорят про мои старые рисунки, потому что, ну вы знаете, на старые рисунки смотреть сразу такой кринж. Я люблю свои старые рисунки тоже. Они, конечно, немного кринж, но я все равно их люблю. That looks good enough, I think. I'm gonna add the eyelashes. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna take a break in about an hour to eat lunch. Because it's gonna be 2 p.m. One time I had an argument with my fiance. Basically we argued about when you should eat lunch. Because I always eat lunch at 2 p.m. And he said that you should eat lunch at noon, at 12. And there's not really there's no winner in this argument because it solely depends on when you wake up. And basically, for the regular working people with like who go to the work at morning, like ideally in theory they wake up at 6 a.m. and then they have lunch in 6 hours, so at noon, and then they have dinner at 6 p.m. So all of the meals are spaced out by 6 hours. So it's really just about when you wake up. Yeah, I think 1 is also a pretty normal time to have lunch. 4 p.m. sounds like a snack time? I mean, there's nothing wrong with eating when you're just hungry. You know your body better. I think it's advised by like people in nutrition to, instead of having big meals like the big three, the breakfast, the lunch, and dinner, it's better to have a lot of small food intakes throughout the day. Like that's, I think, like don't take my word for it, please. But I think that's what's considered the most healthy option. I think it's the same with pets. I mostly know about cats. I had 2 cats in my life. I have 1 right now. And I think most people feed their cats 2 times a day, in the morning and when they come from work in the evening. But I think that's not really good for them. I think that's what I heard. So right now I feed my baby cat. He's not really a baby, he's like 2 years old. He's 2 years old, a baby? Yeah, I feed him 3 times a day. He's also kind of fussy about the time I feed him, because if I feed him in the evening too early, he would wake me up at like 4 a.m. in the morning to feed him, even though I know he had dinner. And he kind of changes his preferences for when he wants to be fed over time. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. But what can I do? It's a cat. He's the boss. It's his world and I just live in it. Oh. Do you guys have any pets? Okay. Да, я думаю, у моего кота примерно точно так же, он тоже кушает по чуть-чуть, но оно и к лучшему. Я знаю, что про кошек говорят, что, мол, если им насыпать много еды, то они будут есть и есть и есть, типа, пока все не съедят, но я думаю, это очень case by case. Я думаю, все-таки животные, они разные. Говорить, что все коты, все котики такие бездонные ямы для еды. Надо просто следить за своими питомцами и подстраиваться под их нужды. Как с людьми. I love when cats lay in the sink. I mean, mine don't, but is it because it's cool in there? Are they just cooling down in there? I love cats. Cats are great. Мой кисик, он научился привлекать внимание. У нас есть антресоль при входе в квартиру. У нас есть антресоль, и он до нее сам не может допрыгнуть. Поэтому одно время он стал привлекать внимание, царапая... Он так вставал на ножки, вытягивался вверх на дверь. И так чуть-чуть мяукал. Но проблема в том, что теперь, что бы ему не нужно было, вот по любому поводу теперь он это делает. И мы пытаемся типа его закинуть туда, а он начинает сразу такой кричать, что нет, я не этого хотел. Я привлекал ваше внимание, но я не этого хотел. Ну, а как мне понять, чего он хочет? Oh, that's okay. I'm completely fine to switch between languages. Yeah. My English is okay-ish. Like, I'm not sure if I can be called fluent. I don't know, I'm kind of insecure. You know how it is with the second language speakers. I mean, other people say I'm good, but who am I to call myself good, you know? I read a Tumblr post, I think, or something about how if you have a room filled with people who speak English as their second language, they have no issues understanding each other. but if you put in there a native English speaker, a lot of people struggle to understand them, because with people who aren't natives, they have, like, they're more accommodating to other people. Like, they speak with care. And English speakers who are natives, I mean, I guess of course it depends on the person and stuff, but they say that native English speakers aren't as concerned about whether others understand them. Oh, thank you. I mean, I do intend to get married to a native English speaker, so it will kind of be weird if I weren't good enough. Oh yeah, the shadow. Where is it? Wait. Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. I didn't expect so many people to show up. Isn't it super early for the overseas people? Yeah, I think when I talk to natives, what was I gonna say? When I talk to natives, I don't know, I feel really nervous if you compare it to when I talk to people who also have it as a second language. Like, I spoke to people from Spain, from China, from Poland, Couple others have English as their second language. It was kind of a good time. I don't know. When I speak to natives, it's a little. It can get a little awkward. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I guess there's also this fear of repeating yourself. I know for some people it can be really, can feel really bad when you have to repeat yourself. I don't know why it feels so bad. Like, I guess when someone asks you to repeat yourself in your first language, like, you can just say it more clear, but when you speak second language, you're not really sure what you said wrong. So you start panicking, like, did I say something wrong? Oh, that I think one of the worst things is when you only know a word from reading. When you only ever read a word in text and you've been pronouncing it completely wrong the whole time and nobody said anything unless someone did, until someone corrects you. Isn't that like a horror story for second language speakers? I think mirroring is very normal for people in general, not even related to languages. I think mirroring the person you speak to because you want to connect to them. I think that's really like one of the best human things. Or when you have a friend, when you have a new friend and you become really close and you gradually start noticing things that you adapted from them. Not in a creepy identity theft way, but like in a sweet we're best friends way. I don't know, I love it. Bored. It reminds me of the TikTok of a girl that said sword as sword. 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 Yeah, there's a lot of words like that that you see in text and you think they pronounce one way, and then you actually hear someone say it out loud and you're like, oh shit, I've been saying it wrong the whole time. Guess I'll die. It's 1:30 p.m. right now here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Are you gotta go? You have to go? Okay. Bored. There are some words that I know how they're actually pronounced, but I still read it wrong in my head for some reason. I mean, at least nobody can hear me. Word. Sword. I really want to stream some Professor Layton at some point. I was kind of going to do it today instead of this art stream, but then I couldn't, but then I forgot that I don't have an emulator on my computer anymore. Bye! Thank you for coming. Bye. Yeah, so maybe some other time. Okay. Yeah, learning a language. Oh god, learning a language it's hard. It's really cool though. I do love languages. I do speak conversational Japanese, but I don't really have a lot of opportunities to practice. あまり喋るの、あまり喋れない語ね。でもなんか友達を作りたいかな。日本語を話せるの。でも恥ずかしい。なんか It's like this with all languages. There's this embarrassment in it. でもやってみたい。いつかやってみたい。Разные языки это классно. Yeah, somehow when speaking to an actual person, I end up forgetting really basic words. 喋ると簡単なもんを忘れちゃうんだね。なんでだろう。I think Japanese is easier to pronounce for me as a Russian than English because, well, first of all, what's it called? Слоги. Как на английском слоге? Syllables? Syllables is it? Because Japanese is because it's made out of syllables instead of sounds. I think it's a lot easier to pronounce. At least for me as a Russian. And then sounds like shit because it already exists in Russian. Sheep. All of the Japanese sounds are easier for me to pronounce than, say, English R sound. Words like mirror or horror, I hate them so much. I hate them. I loathe them. What the hell is a mirror? Mirror. Слово образование. Слово образование. Оно немного... Как это? Если не считать совсем сложные слова типа канджи, то, по-моему, оно там довольно-таки такое структурированное, типа... Сложно произнести however. Speaking of words like however, I think one of the things that people make fun of when speaking about Russian accent is our inability to tell apart the V and W. for me like that. It is for me. Because it's a difference between, like in words, vest, like the thing you wear, vest, and west, as in Wild West, like Western. Sometimes in the moment, it's really fucking hard to remember which one is it. So when people do the quote-unquote Russian accent, they almost always use the V instead of W. Well, at least this stereotype is true. Sometimes I would say wind instead of wind. It's hard. Languages are hard. とても難しい。でも楽しい。もっと日本語を並びたいな。もっと簡単に話せるように。Taking lessons is expensive. Yeah, a lot of the problems really arise when you're speaking fastly. Fastly? Is that the word? Oh, okay, I'm getting really... It's really hard to talk and do something. Mineral. Mineral water. Mineral water? Is that? I don't know, it sounds pretty normal to me. What's this called? 和製英語? When there are borrowed English words in Japanese. 和製英語. Quickly. Yeah, quickly. I was thinking of that. Wasei-eigo is a really interesting topic for me. Like, things like they change meaning when borrowed. For example, the word mansion. In English, mansion means a really huge fancy house, like a mansion. Like, think of Luigi's mansion. It's a really big and fancy building. But in Japanese, mansion, it means an apartment. Like a really, it doesn't have to be big, it's just a small, regular apartment in an apartment building. I think it's really fun and confusing. It's probably worse for native speakers because, I mean, I'm pretty used to words changing meaning when entering a new language. Okay, I'm gonna open the page for Wasei-eigo because I just really love this topic, to be honest. Let's have some language fun. I'm gonna take a break soon anyway, so I don't really have a lot of people to speak about languages too. Although my fiancé does love speaking about English. Wasei-eigo. Yeah. Knowing a lot of languages, I think there's something about it that, like, you know, people say that knowing math develops your brain and stuff, but it's actually the same with languages. And come on. Come on. Come on. It's so fun. I love languages. Let's see. I guess the most popular example is anime. Because in Japanese, anime just means animation, any animation. Disney is called anime in Japan. Anime song. I use this one in English. Sometimes I forget that some of the words like anime that there aren't a thing in English. I just hope that people understand me. I mean, it's not on purpose. This one is a little strange. Aren't bicycles called bikes in English also? Bike. This one is a funny one. Using butter when you're talking about margarine? Margarine? What is it? I know what is it, but is it... Because in Russian it's margarine. Yeah, it is margarine. I can't believe it's not butter. No one. Margarine. What? Margarine? It is margarine. What? Okay. Okay, I was too focused on the IE thing. I didn't notice it's margarine. Okay. I knew the word branco. I knew that it's meant this way. I didn't know it's from Portuguese. That's so interesting. Branco. Oh, another fun example is pants. Because I mean, like, everyone knows the pantsu. Pantsu, that means the underwear. The panties. The pants are pants. Cheerleading. Pretty sure for the most part they just use cheer. Just cheer. Cheergaru. Cheergaru. It's used a lot more often than cheerleader. Korabo is used a lot here. Yeah, so for example, the PC in Japanese is mostly called pasokon. Pasokon as in personal computer. Pasokon. And I forgot what it's called when they do that, when they make a word out of 2 syllables from each word and combine them. But one time I learned that there's the same borrowed word for political correctness in Japanese. And it's borikore. It sounds weirdly adorable, like freakier. Borikore? That made me laugh. Dorama it's kind of the same as anime. When it originally just meant a TV show, and now it came to mean TV shows from specific countries. Oh, this one is used a lot. Energy. Energy. Not good. I think there's a separate term for acronyms. AV. AV. Adult video, but also audio visual. I'm pretty sure I've never heard it being used as audio visual. It's always porn. AV. Non fare. Fantastico. Where did the music go? But has it been in English games? Because yeah, I'm talking about Japanese because this is a page for the borrowed words in Japanese. I think there was some Twitter thing where, like, I've seen the PSAs about basically in Japanese. What was it? What was it? Something about ships? What was it? Yeah, let me think for a second. It was... Oh yeah, I remember now. It was the CP, because in English it means child pornography, but in Japanese CP means character pairing, I think, or just coupling, like just a word for ships. And people would have CP in their bio on Twitter, Japanese people, and I saw a PSA that, hey guys, they're not pedophiles, it just means coupling or character pairing. Yeah, that's kind of scary. Where did the music go? Hello? Oh, I just noticed the eyeshadow. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's cute. The good old Danganronpa. One of the best things about vroid is that you can draw directly on the model. What should I have for lunch? It really depends on what you want to do with it. Like, bottom line, vroid is good for making basic cute anime girls. Or boys. It's pretty much only good for conventionally pretty looking characters. But if that's your main thing, then you're in luck, I guess. For everyone else, not so much. Let's do some expressions. It looks kind of like a Splatoon tooth, like that, with the piercing in the tooth. The default expressions in vroid are also kind of What the hell is this? Come on. Bowling. I'm glad. I'm glad. I like her horns. Oh yeah, I forgot she has the huge fucking elf ears. Let's add those. I love elf ears. Love them. Let's go. Okay, that's a little too big. Let's go. Adorable. Amazing. Show-stopping. breathtaking. Okay. Should have done this earlier. Alright. Oh, you're back, Amber. You're back. I'm still out here. I should probably make her head longer. Where was it? Yay, you're back. At the top. Hey, I'll just move it. Go. Biggest head. Love them. I'm gonna make the front hair and then I'm gonna take a break. Okay? I'll probably be back soon enough. Работа не волк, только волк. Oops. волк, кроме волка. Работа не волк. I should probably make a little more thick. Thick. I like them too. What did you have for lunch? Don't we all wish we could be a cute anime girl? Волосы я сейчас начну чуть-чуть, но только чуть-чуть, потому что скоро мне надо отдыхать. Иначе плохо будет. И вообще плохой пример для вас. Так нельзя. One of the biggest downsides, I mean, I guess it's kind of a, what's it called? What's it about a coin with two sides? Anyway, when you do freelance, you control when you go on a break, and in theory it's really convenient, but in reality, I just end up working for like, I don't know, 10 hours with barely any breaks, and that's really not fucking good. You know? Do I do the horns first? Haha, horny. Horny. Haha, girl, how are you so horny? Да, отдых это хорошо. Отдых это замечательно. Надо отдыхать. Alright. Horns are pretty easy to make here. You know what's hard to make? Animal ears. I have a bunch of commissions with animal ears for the future, so maybe someday you will see what I mean. Oh god, animal ears. Alright. A little bit more. Okay. And then that looks good enough. Okay. Right here. It's kind of super cool that people started doing all these kind of things with a goddamn hair tool, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't come up with this. It's so cool that there's so many tutorials about this. Oh god. Get in there. Okay, gotta restart the vroid, I think. Happens to the best of us. Horny problems. That's right. Horny problems. I think this is a sign that I should stop for now. I'm gonna go take about an hour or so break, and then I'll be back. Don't you hate when your horns do that? Okay. Okay. Thanks for coming. I'll see you perhaps in an hour. So, thank you for watching so far. I'm gonna go eat. Bye!